on the track.
Well, hello.
What's up, people? Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope your weekend was great. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Trev?
Pretty great.
You ready
Not,
to do this?
Weekend full of drafting fantasy teams, so I'm glad that's over with.
You got like 5 drafts?
Yeah, 4 drafts.
4 drafts.
Heck yeah. So we'll go over here. Is that music too loud for anybody? We'll start reading off the chat here. Start out Las Cruces, as always, first in line. Thanks for stopping by, Las Cruces, one of the biggest supporters in the community. Cat Fan Comics Man, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for showing up. You know, I ain't gonna miss one of your live shows, buddy. Great to see you and Mike. Love you guys and your show. You know who I'm voting for. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Gonna be happy to see your morning show again, starting tomorrow. Got 23 Monch. How's it going, Monch? Great artist in the community. D. How's it going, D? Thanks for stopping by. Seth 11, Blood Brother. Been in a bunch of chats today. Thanks for supporting. It's me talking. TM Nerdy Travis, my Canadian son. Thanks for coming by, brother. Red 03, thanks for stopping by. Tina, appreciate you. As always, the OG. Penciled Sketches, thanks for stopping by. We got Bobby. Thanks for stopping by, Bobby. Appreciate you. L to the Ray, always showing up, showing out. My Dynasty Breaks brother. Brian LCS, the Godfather, creator of the Community Awards that we're about to vote on. This thing's not going. Cliff on Comics, thanks for stopping by, Cliff. Whenever we get a few more under my belt, then I'll start having people on. Definitely love to have you on later.
Hey, Bobby.
Biz, thanks for stopping by, Biz. Bizarre Breaks.
Hey, Biz.
Madam Blaster, thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Madam.
Spontix.
What's up, Seth?
Sorry I had to miss last night. Been drafting a bunch of fantasy teams. Missed y'all. I'll go back and watch it tomorrow when I'm off. Heard it was a little bit faster because I was gone and Paul was gone, so there was no Paul stories. Just a bunch of chatter back and forth. Joe, thanks for showing up, Joe. Happy Sunday.
What's up, Joe? What's up, Bruno?
Will.
What's up, Will?
Old Bogsy. Old John Stout. Thanks for showing up, John.
Hey, John.
Durs. Old Dursey had a great time over here on the sesh earlier on his channel.
What's up, Durs?
Showing off some books. I always love digging through my books and seeing what I can find. Berdazzle, every week supporting. Really appreciate you. The Bud Files, new sub. Just subbed to him recently. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, the Bud Files.
Gillamay, thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Gillamay.
CJ. Oh, CJ.
We are live, CJ.
Got sub TM again. Did I miss K-pop? K-pop, what's up, Katie?
Hey,
Thanks
Katie.
for stopping by. Boyd. Hope everything is good with you, Boyd. Rock
Hey,
on.
Boyd.
Awesome musician.
Yeah, it's pre-recorded.
Huh?
Travis was saying this isn't live. I was like, yep, it's pre-recorded.
Sunday fun day. You do anything fun today? I know you were on Bleakers for a while.
Yeah, that's about it, I'd say.
Lynx, what's going on? The editing god, DJ Lynx.
Hey, DJ.
He actually edited the Comic Book Community Awards. Great dude. Kenneth Bird, Birdman. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Kenneth.
Everybody came out. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Miss So, thanks for showing up, Miss So.
Hey, Missa.
Chop and Drop, what's going on, Chopster?
Sup, Chop?
Appreciate you for coming out. Always there in everybody's streams. And Uncanny Swag, what's going on?
Hey, Swag.
Swag nasty. So looks like everybody. First off, we'll do a little bit of shouting out here. Share your screen, first person. It is Hungry D. She's actually in the chat. She's got 4.48K subscribers, but she just shows off her cooking skills, shows off sights and sounds from Las Vegas and around the area. Pretty cool stuff. Go check out Hungry D. Great supporter. Next we have someone else in the chat, Bizarber Breaks. She has 2.3K. She does Pokemon rips, and she does a bunch of trips to different places. She has a cat named Ricky. Great entertainment. Go check out Bizarber Breaks. Next we have, these are all females. Madam Blaster, she's at 196. She just needs 4 more to get to 200. Pretty new to the community. She does a Saturday morning show, Coffee and Cosplay with Gary B. So go check out and support Madam Blaster, please. Just 4 from 200.
4 away. Come on, guys.
And we got my girl, Bobby Catalano. Guess I need to click on her deal. She's been doing a bunch of these art colorings and shouting out different people. Really awesome. She's a great artist in the community too. And she's also a gamer. She does a lot of gaming content. And Gators. She likes to post about Gators. Really awesome channel there. Bobby Catalano, 1.11K. She's been right there with me the whole time for his sub count.
Nick and Nick.
And lastly, not a female.
Thanks, Bobby.
Evil's Comics. My right hand
Hey,
man's got 635.
Yeah.
Let me get that off there. Sorry. 635. He does comic book reviews and shorts with his new comic book day hauls. Great guy. Everybody should also be voting for Evil in the Comic Book Community Awards review category, please. No influence, just my opinion. So, we get anybody else in here? Paul in the 619. What's going on, Paul? One of my Spine Ticks brothers. Hope you're doing well, friend. I heard you. Did you have some fantasy draft? Is that why you missed Spine Ticks too? I heard you weren't there. And anybody else pop in? I don't see. Is that too loud?
No.
No? Okay.
I just like jamming.
Joe Mansman. What's going on,
Joe?
Joe? And Andrew Kai. What's going on, Andrew? Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Hey, Andrew.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Everybody
Paul. Don't mean to dig in, pry into your business. Just ask.
Are we telling my business?
He's like, no, not really. Okay. Sorry. It's probably something personal. Sorry about that. So looks like that's everybody. I guess if you want to get into this, I'm gonna vote, and Mike's gonna tell you who he's gonna vote for. Can't really log into two different people.
Yeah, so how we're going to do it is Trev's going to do his voting, and I'm going to vote alongside him. But then, since I can't do mine at the same time, I'm going to write mine down. And then as soon as the show ends, I'll put in my votes, and I'll post it on IG just to back it up. But
put my email in here real quick. People don't need to be seeing that. All right. Thank you, Tina. Appreciate that. What's going on here? I don't think personal tonight. There's no one.
I don't think so.
That's funny.
Gilliman.
The
Ravengers or something else.
Yeah, no, that's That's $20.99. The Ravager from the Guardians is mainstay Marvel, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. The Ravager was just something he did for the $29.
Politics. All right, so first off, 100 to $9.99 favorite channel. Man, why does that have to be first?
Hey, Justin.
Comic Kingpins. I've seen their content. I haven't really watched them. What about you?
I don't watch Comic Kingpins.
Have you ever seen their content?
Yeah.
Dr. Von Hoot. I watch his stuff pretty regularly. Really entertaining. Him and the Magic Badger. He dresses up.
Wait, what was this category again?
Favorite channel. 100 to $9.99. So we got Dr. Von Hoot, Freaky Louie, another great channel. Does a bunch of community videos with community members in them. Very entertaining. Philtastic Comics and Art, another awesome homie. Right after Breakfast with Brian on Saturdays, does his live stream. And Remy Q Studios, because everybody knows Remy Q. Him and Angel on Thursdays used to do Saturday night streams, and he does unboxings with the chainsaw. So this is pretty tough. I'm gonna probably have to go with Dr. Von Hoot myself.
I'm going Freaky Louie.
All right. Tier 100 to $9.99 subs, best unboxing. We have Cup of Comics, Will. Great dude. Dr. Von Hoot, Mad Spidey, Remy Q Studios, Chainsaw, and 22 Comics. I got to go with the guy that I nominated, Remy Q.
It's a hard one for me, but I'm going to go Dr. Von Hoot. No. Let's scratch that. I'm going to go Mad Spidey.
Mad Spidey, nice.
Yeah, and I think the only reason why is like heavy consistency, I'd say.
Okay. We got tier 100 to $9.99 subs, best duo, couple, or collaborative project or event. Comic Bookworm, Meet the Collector, great series. He has some great people on there, great creators. Big Beam McFly, the comic guy, his shout out series. Another awesome, he just does a series of videos shouting people out. Great community building event. Nick's Kicks and Comics, Two Nerd Dads. This one was really tough because I watched that and it's a really great content. Not even comic book related, just life related. Nick and Iggy. Got Sector 2815, Guess That Key. Great. Probably the best game show in the community. On Wednesday nights, every other Wednesday, I believe. And TM Nerdy, Geek Out Roscoe, Between the Lines has to get my vote. That's what I nominated.
Yeah, I'm going the same. Originally, I did Guess That Key. That's what I nominated for this. But honestly, I for some reason I blanked and I totally forgot about Between the Lines. But that's definitely because that's a huge guilty pleasure for me for one.
Yeah.
That's no support. That's something that I've tuned in. Shoot, Travis, how long? 2 years? 2.5? I don't know.
Mine was between Nick's Kicks and Iggy and Between the Lines.
Originally, that's what mine would have been, but as soon as Between the Lines came up, I'm sorry, guys, but and this goes out for me. I think you keep saying this. It's hard, every category it is, and for me, it is because all these people are my friends and family.
Exactly. Yeah, it's no disrespect to anybody that we don't vote for. This is just it's all personal preference.
No. And I'd like to know, most people are getting, they're using other accounts to vote. I'm not, but I am using my brother to vote for other people that I'm not voting for. I'm using his best friend's account to vote for people. So, I mean, it's not to say that, because there's tons of categories that I'd vote for this one. And a split second, I could vote for that one. I mean, there's so many great choices in every category.
Yeah, I only got one vote. I'll probably have my brother vote.
But I will say I'm going for my favorites. I'm not, I'm not doing support. No, I'm going for favorites, guilty pleasures, people.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing. Brian LCS doing the 1400. Wow.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
There's a couple other
what did we
people
have last year? 900 total or something?
I think less than that, like 6. Don't quote me.
Oof.
Got
John
John's
Thomas.
kids.
What's going on, John? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by.
Got Chris. I'm trying to see. I know there's
John's in here in a couple of categories, at least one.
He is.
Yep.
All right, so let's go back.
Sure.
Hey.
Everybody,
Officially unofficial.
Thanks for stopping by. All right. We got 100 to 999 subs. Best speculation comic investing. This is an easy one for me. We got Comic Kingpins, the retro spec. Sounds cool. I just don't really watch them. Cup of Comics. Will. His FOC. Really great. The Everyday Non-Expert. I've never heard of that person. Have you?
That was new for me.
Yeah, I want to check them out. I actually haven't added them yet. 22 Comics, top 10 alternatives. I mean, that's my brother.
22.
Watch him every week. And Wahoo Comics, great channel. I've seen his content before. I haven't really seen his speculation content, though.
So who'd you go with? You went with 22?
22, yeah.
So I'm going to first off, I don't watch a lot of speculation. I do look at like IG posts, like the hot 10 list or whatever, but I don't watch a lot of speculation. But there is one person on the list that I will occasionally watch, and that's Couple Comics. So that's who I'm going for.
Okay. Couple Comics. Chaos and Comics. Chris, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to manipulate so many votes. Nice. Break out the AI bots or something.
Right. Ain't no shame in the game. No shame in the game. The more voters. Hey, man.
Manny the Hobgoblin made it to the finalists. Awesome new channel coming through with the Fury. All right. Now we got tier 1,000 to 4,999 subs favorite channel. Of course, I'm not going to vote for myself. So
that's what I'm here.
I'm going for Legion of Comics. I watch him pretty routinely. This is a very hard decision for sure. I love all these guys, but I have to go with Legion of Comics on this one.
So what are my options on this, baby?
Yeah,
DJ
sorry. DJ Links. Sorry, I'm sorry you can't see that. DJ Links, Gary B, the casual comic guy, Legion of Comics, the comic vet, and yours truly.
Yeah, I'm going Trev. Trev will be one of my top favorite channels.
Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. If you log in, you'll see the adult channel. All right. Anyway, we got tier 1,000 to 4,999. Best unboxing, Comic Collector Geek. I've seen a few of his videos, but I don't really watch him. DJ Links, mystery boxes, pretty awesome. Rob's Fat Stacks, Monday Mail Call, always fire. Slim, Food and More. Don't watch too much of Slim's content, but I know he has pretty good content. And the Comic Vet with his Walmart Pack series.
One more time, read me the category again. I already got who I'm voting for. But didn't read it.
Unboxing, best unboxing, 1,000 to 5,000.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was. I'm going DJ Links.
You're going with DJ
DJ
Links.
Links.
I got to go Comic Vet. His Walmart
And
Pack series are unmatched.
I'll put this out. I don't watch a lot of unboxings either. Like one of my best friends does. He watches a lot of statue, but for some reason I have like tuned in for a lot of DJ Link's statue, and I wouldn't say he's the best ever or whatever, but I do enjoy his unboxings compared to some of the other ones I've seen. Great editing, you know, a lot of people bring that up, but choice of music, his choice of statues. Like one of my favorites was that Prince statue, man. Yeah, Prince.
All right, we got 1,000 to 5,000. Best duo, couple, or collaborative event. Another extremely hard one. They got C3 on here. I'm not voting for C3. That's not
Yeah,
fair.
and honestly, I'm not either. I kind of agree with it. I mean, even though it does say event, I kind of feel like it's a different, separate entity, and not to be mean to it, but I don't feel like we should be voting on it.
Yeah. Community Hangout, Legion of Comics. Always great. Every Friday morning. Several hours and guys just hanging out, shooting the shit. In the Mix with DJ Links. Another awesome show. Every Friday night. Hang out with the guys. With the Illuminati. Got Only Slabs with Rob and Chris. And 1011 with Gary B in panel.
Who you going with? This one's kind of hard for me, but I do have my vote already, and it's kind of simple.
It's between Only Slabs and In the Mix for me.
See, mine's the opposite. It was between Only Slabs and Legion of Comics, but for me, I'm going Legion. I've been watching Legion for so long. He supplies like a ton of stuff that I use on a weekly basis, as far as DC and stuff like that. His movies, I'm gonna go with Legion. And no offense to In the Mix or any of the other, because I watched. I've been watching, In the Mix since it's.
I voted for Only Slabs last year, but man,
They're all so good.
yeah, very difficult.
Chris and Rob, they're a great duo. Like all the effort that's put into it, the guests that have come on there, it's hard.
That's kind of why I think I want to go In the Mix with DJ Links, because they have to run it themselves. I think Only Slabs is, I don't know. I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to go In the Mix with DJ Links by a slight edge. Next, we have 1,000 to 5,000 subs. Best speculation comic investing. We got Bronze Age Nerd, Bruce and Stephanie, who is actually who I nominated. We have Empire Comics, rest in peace, Izzyverse, and JP's Budget Collecting. What's up, Glenn? Thanks for stopping by, Glenn. I appreciate it.
Hey, bestie. A little harder for me. There's two.
Yeah. Either Empire or Izzy, huh?
Like honestly, I'm not like, I love Angel and Empire. I don't know if he should be on the list, kind of thing. So I'm not. I've kind of taken him out of it. No disrespect, because he was my boy. I knew Angel for a while. And he wasn't, well, because I'm not big into spec, but I do watch a couple different people, and I watch Bronze. I watch.
What's up, Norman?
My vote's gonna be Bronze. Hey, Norman. And I saw Roscoe too. Hey, Roscoe.
Roscoe. What's going on, my pet Roscoe?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bronze.
You going Bronze?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go Izzy.
That was the two that I was talking about. Would have been Izzy and Bronze, but no fault to Izzy. But I just haven't had a lot of time to kind of watch Izzy. Hey, God is great.
What's going on, Titus? Where'd he go? Dang, that jumped. What's going on, Titus? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. My boy lives in Japan, so it's a completely different time over there.
Yeah, and 36 people watching. Like, thank y'all for everybody that's here.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. We have tier 5,000 plus favorite channel. Comics with Bueller, Comic Tropes, Pop Culture Philosopher, Reggie Collects, or Swaggle House Comics and Games. I got to go with Reggie Collects. That's my OG. I wouldn't be in this community if it wasn't for Reggie and his community first. So that's where I originated from.
I'm
And
new
gotta give it to Reggie.
I'm new to the channel I'm voting for, but man, you talk about a channel that I went through and like explored, like I've pretty much watched everything that they have. But I love this channel now, with Comic Tropes.
I've heard good things about them. I watched a couple of their things.
And like Beckerman was the one that sent me that way, and I've heard nothing but good things since Beckerman sent me that way. But actually watching, I've learned a lot of, just stuff about older, background information as far as comics are concerned. I don't have a lot of that information. Well, before this, now I do.
What's up, Wellbore? Thanks for stopping by, my Canadian brother.
Hey, well,
So, you Comic Tropes, you said?
yeah.
Okay. 5,000 plus subs, best unboxing video. Automatic. A lot of these, like 2 of these, 3 of these, I've never even heard of before. Automatic Comics, you heard of them before?
No.
Jim Mint Collectibles, I think everybody's heard of Jim Mint.
All right.
Mint Hunter, never heard of them.
I know Mint Hunter.
Pop Comics, he has a great channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then Very Gary. I guess I've heard of Very Gary. I just never watched his stuff.
I know Very Gary. I don't really watch this stuff either.
So
my vote, like, and honestly, this isn't something I watch either, but it was either, I'm going to go between Comic Pop and what was the one right before Comic Pop?
Mint Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going with Pop Comics.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Pop Comics. Mint Hunter used to be really good, but his content, in my opinion, and a couple other people, it's been lacking lately. Kind of shifted gears. I haven't watched
Dagger?
it that much lately. Hey, Dagger.
See if anybody else jumped in here. Nope, doesn't look like it.
And Pop Comics I have recently. They've done some really good interviews and some conversations recently.
Yeah, Tina's the reason why I even watch Pop Comics. All right, next we got 5,000 plus subs, best duo, couple, or collaborative event. Comic Tom and Jim Mint. Pop Culture Philosophers. Pressable Defects. And Reggie Collects, who I'm voting for.
Can you run down the list of nominees again? I heard.
Comic Tom and Jim Mint.
Okay.
We got Pop Culture Philosophers, Pressable Defects, and Reggie.
Who does Reggie collab with? Would have been Mike Spicer.
Every one of his live streams, he has multiple guests on them. It's like a guest show.
I'm gonna go with Comic Tom and Jim Man, just because I have watched a little more of that.
Do we say hi to, where's he at? John Stout? I don't know if I said hi to John Stout.
Hey, John.
I didn't. How's it going, John? We got here. Pop used to be my main for years. Got blocked in the chat for asking what app he used to make the thumbnails. And got shadow banned. Just wanted to use the app myself. Aw.
Damn.
Well, that sucks. Damn. All right. Next, we have 5,000 plus best speculation investing content. I can tell you, I don't watch any of these people for speculation. Got Bry's Comics. They're all big, of course. Comic Book Investments, Comic Tom, Economics and Comics, who I used to watch, and Swaggle House.
I'm going
Swaggle House.
Comic Tom because I do watch him. Like, and I know that's a hot take and everything, but he is one of the only spec channels that I kind of tune in for. And usually I'll watch them on like I'll watch them on the max speed or whatever. Usually I skip. I don't even watch this whole show. I just skip to see the top books or anything. But if you know me, I'm not big into spec, but I do like knowing what's on the top 10 list. So I do use, but he's not the only one that I use. But on that list, it would be Comic Tom. What was that?
He does kind of look like Chris Doherty. You call me Chris Gaines, I start calling you Chris Doherty.
I get Maynard, James Maynard. I get the lead singer of Megadeth. I always forget his name. I had hair, man. I got mistaken for a lot of people.
What's up, JLS? Huge
Hey,
channel.
JLS.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Checking me out.
So I wrote down that one, Comic Tom.
Comic Tom. I guess I'm gonna go with Economics and Comics because I used to watch him. But
I
really
did
have
when
no
I first started.
attachment.
Yeah, I mean, I have no attachment either because that's not. I mean, I wouldn't even say I watch the top 10 list like religiously every week. Nah, and I don't even watch it like when it straight drops. It might be like later. I'm not really in the spec, but I do like. I do like knowing what's hot. Kind of. Pop
I
on
can't
play.
click on anything. There it goes. No? All right, weird. Like glitching out on me. All right, next we have, again, everybody, thanks for stopping by and watching.
Yes.
Got biggest channel supporter, Blue Wrench, overall supporter.
And no, I haven't. I haven't voted yet. I did for the nominations, but I haven't done the final.
He's voting right now. He's telling everybody who he's voting for. So
just not physically doing it, but I'm writing them down so I can do them right after this. So you hush, CJ.
you leave my friend alone, CJ. We got.
All right.
This is a very difficult one for most. Chop and Drop, 2013.
Oh, this is a best supporter.
Channel supporter, Blue Ridge.
Okay.
Las Cruces, 1971. I mean, he's got chopped by what? 44 years? 2013 to 1971. So
yep.
We got Tina Carrington, the OG.
Tina.
TM Nerdy, my Canadian son. And of course, me. I'm not going to vote for myself, though. But I have to give it to Tina. Without Tina, I would not be in the community. She's my OG, first person to ever follow me, first person to invite me into the community. So I got to go Tina. A lot of people don't know who Tina is, but Tina is actually a OG Blue Wrench. She's Blue Wrench in a lot of huge channels from years and years ago, five plus years ago. So she's been around for a long time. She doesn't really branch out and into other streams and stuff, but she has her people she watches, and she's a fervent supporter.
Now, if we go into like best community supporter versus like who supports me the most, it's a different story, right? But who I've seen without the community the most and who's been there, you know, I'm gonna have to go with my boy Chop. Like, and Las Cruces, you're like right there behind him because Chop's been a little inactive due to real world stuff, but still, my boy Chop. Like, I mean, Chop was kind of an intro for a lot of us to a lot of other channels. Like, and that was before he actually started doing his own channel. Like, man, Chop's whole journey on here was interesting and stuff like that. And I hope one day we get kind of the same thing from Las Cruces, where we finally get to see who the hell he is.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's like I said, it's a very difficult, but as far as me personally, I have to give it to the person that has supported me since day one, and there's a reason why I'm in the community.
And for that, I mean, I didn't go that route, but Chop has been a huge supporter of mine from day one and somebody that I talk to in the background kind of thing. But not only that, but Chop's just a mod at a lot of other places and uses his mod skill as well. Like Trev, I mean, you do, like stuff
Links
like
and
that.
stuff. I feel like if I'm a Blue Wrench and people are talking about a channel, that I feel almost obligated to link them.
I'm the same way.
That's just the way that I feel.
And
Yeah.
sometimes, like when we're in Brian's, I'm just doing anybody that isn't a Blue Wrench, just to make sure
Yes.
everybody gets up to him.
Exactly. Lee, what's going on? Whack Comics, great channel.
Wonderful channel.
We got best hands, mustache, facial hair, or hair.
This
Hey,
one's
he doesn't
so
have.
easy.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to vote Comic Journey, but he's not going to accept the award.
I don't give a shit what he. If I get a chance to vote for one of my, if I get a chance to vote for one of my favorite channels, regardless of what he's on the nomination board for, because you're talking about like, and a lot of people might not know this because like, and CJ made a comment to that earlier. Me and CJ have been friends, like, I mean, pretty much, Brian too, and a couple other people since I started YouTube. Not only that, I spent years on CJ's live streams. Just, I mean, yeah, I would like to claim, half of his aggravated state is because of me in the beginning. No, but I'm voting for CJ. I mean, I would love to vote for Bleak. E-Man. Now, if E-Man was on the list,
E-Man got robbed. That's who I nominated.
E-Man and Katie, like both of them would. If either one of them would have been on the list, I would have voted for them first. But
dude, I was so.
My thing is, I'm looking at somebody that uses what's on the list as a gimmick towards their channel, and CJ wonderfully uses his hands. But another good close one that we haven't even mentioned was Rob. I do love Rob's mustache. He's got a killer mustache, and he does quite frequently. He'll fine tune it.
I mean, Comic Man Andy's beard is majestic.
It is.
The only guy I don't know is this Robbie Billups because I don't watch pop culture philosophers.
And no disregard to Robbie, I do know Robbie because he's a huge reviewer, but I mean, honestly, his beard's kind of plain. I mean, we're talking about best beard. I mean, I know 10 other YouTube.
Accept it and throw it in the trash, or is he just going to accept it and give it to you because you don't want to be on camera? What does that mean?
Yeah, it could be that kind of thing. We could be that night. We could be getting Louis' hands instead of CJ's hands. He will accept the award, but Louis will be in his place. Shit, I'm hoping the Kool-Aid Man shows up and accepts that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, I gotta vote for Comic Journey. Like you said, I was thinking the exact same thing. He uses it, so I feel like he deserves it. Best hands in the business. And I love CJ's channel. It's just so late, I can hardly watch it very much.
I mean, that's my big issue with Insomnia. He knows I just switched up my schedule, but I mean, I try to hop on when he does earlier shows and stuff like that.
Favorite community artist, the most difficult one, in my opinion.
Oh, community artist, that's what this is.
Comic Bookworm, Austin LeMay, Geek Out with Roscoe, Izzyverse NYC, Madam Blaster, and Philtastic Comics and Art. And shit, I was gonna pull. I have art from all these people except for Norman. I meant to pull it down and have like a piece of art from everybody to show off, but forgot to do that.
I actually don't have art from a lot of these people. I do have from Steph, but I haven't got it yet. But even though me and Roscoe are like best of friends, I don't have any of his art. Not yet. Okay, so this one's easy for me, and the way I looked at it, because this one's hard too, right? All these artists are phenomenal. They're known within the community. You're talking about like when I first came across one of the bigger ones in this category, let's just say Austin LeMay. I mean, he had a print that was going around that you talk about was FOMO to the max. Like his Killing the Turtles print was, I mean, no, so there was
yeah.
No, but I'm gonna have to go to someone in my life who's been there, who's put out the most community art, who does it on a consecutive basis, who it's fine-tuned into his channel, That's my dude Roscoe. I mean, not only do I love his art, but it is a part of his show. I mean, it is one of my guilty pleasure shows, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Roscoe on that one. And no, if I do love every single other person's art in that category, but for me, I'm looking at it that community part of it, and that's how I can still agree that Stephanie applies to this category and Austin applies. I don't care if they're famous people. It could be Jim Lee on this list, as long as he's like doing this on a YouTube channel with us in there. Like, he could have been nominated, but no. So I feel like everybody that made this list counts. But honestly, for me, Roscoe's put in the work.
Yeah, such a tough decision, but I have to go with my buddy, my guy, Philtastic. He's just, as far as what he's in my life,
another great artist.
He's actually the one that I nominated for this.
The picture that they picked for his when they were showing his thing on the finalist thing, that was the first time I'd seen that. And that's another thing. Like Izzy's brand new. Like, but I've already fallen in love with some Izzy pieces and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember
whenever he did these for a lot of the community members, it was just an amazing gift.
Hell yeah.
Christmas gift.
Nomin's and
Fanboy, what's up? Go ahead.
It is going to be like that, Wellbore. It is. I've already told people I'm voting. I mean, I'm going to vote technically 3 times. Who, Nips? Hey, what's up, Nips?
What's up, Nips?
I didn't even see him. Sorry.
Thanks for stopping by, Fanboy. Appreciate you.
That's my nickname.
Having fun at work, or as fun as you can. AR, what's going on, AR? Thanks for stopping by. Aggressively relaxing.
Hey, AR.
Miss anybody else? Doesn't like it. Thanks, Bobby, for throwing in the links. Really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Doing the Lord's work.
Bobby cancel it.
All right, we got best comic book review speculation. We got Evil's Comics, Indie Comics and Reviews, Poke and Joe, Pop Culture Philosopher, and TW, the King of the Nerds.
I'm going with the dude that I nominated, and he's actually the one that I use the most. And it's really because I used a couple different reviewers. Yeah, I'm going with Pocan just because of diversity. Lorenzo's another top one for me that I use quite often. The problem with Lorenzo is he's he only does like a couple. So, and there are weeks where I want to know what other people thought of this, and there are weeks where Lorenzo just didn't review that comic or something. So, like Pocan, and every time I've needed a review, Pocan has not failed. I can say that.
Of course, I voted for Evil's Comics because
thank you for
everybody should vote for Evil. Everybody should. But yeah, I actually watch every channel except for Pop Culture Philosopher. Yeah,
I don't really watch Robbie, and it's I mean, it just for me, it's just when channels get so big and the lack of community, because you can't really. I mean, when you have thousands of people in your live stream and stuff, it's just missing and stuff. And so I don't watch a lot of that, and it's no disregard to that person or.
Exactly. It's very difficult.
Thank y'all, man.
So definitely go on Eagles Comics. Like I said, Lorenzo, though, over at Indie Comics is great. Poke and Joe, he's a treasure to the community. And Taylor Winder, if you just want to get a laugh out of the review sometimes.
That's honestly, I love Taylor, and that's kind of what, like, if I want to laugh like hysterically, that's the only thing with Taylor is there's some reviews that he's done where I don't know if he's being serious or like he's because he gets really nitpicky, and it's hard to, when I'm really trying to figure out something that I missed or something, it's hard. But I love all, like, Robbie's the only one that I'm not very familiar with, just because he's not really in the community kind of thing.
Right. All right, we got Best Statue Review Unboxing Channel.
Best Statue.
Got DJ Links, Fish Cat Collectibles, Jim Mint, Mad Spidey, and Triple G. I have to go with who I nominated for this, and that's Mad Spidey,
Yeah, I'm gonna go Mad Spidey.
our Australian brother. What's going on, Mello? Mello Dope Comics. Thanks for
Hey, Mellow.
stopping by, Mello. What's gonna say? I don't feel comfortable voting in this category as these guys have given my comics "Suck It Up, Old Man" available at the guest. Nice.
I reviewed his comic. That's why he's putting it. Like that was one of that you know. Speaking of that, that was actually one of my favorite reviews I've done so far because
I don't think I saw that. I need to check
it's
it
all
out.
it's on there. I don't. It was a couple months ago, like maybe I don't remember, but it was all digital. So it was the first time I really got to play with the editing stuff that I'm using currently. But like it was like because I literally had to voice over everything, so it was a lot of fun, like in the background kind of thing, doing that.
Huh. That's cool.
Thanks,
Ice Vinny, thanks for showing up, Vinny. One of my friends from Instagram. Always
Hey,
posted on Instagram. Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Hey, Dr. Bob.
DVH stopped in?
Hell yeah.
I can't find him. What's going on, DVH? Hoot, 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 hoot.
Boom.
There we go. Yeah, it wasn't even, that's weird. It's like it doesn't show up for a cluster of them and then pops a bunch of them up there.
I think there's a delay because like I'm seeing a couple of them before you do, but I think that like I know on my brother's phone to my phone, he gets to see stuff before me. There's like this weird, but it's only seconds. It's not like minutes.
Yeah, that was only a couple seconds. All right, we got Best Omnibus Review, channel that consistently reviews omnibuses. This is an easy one for me.
Me too.
We got Jim Mint Collectibles, John's Comics with Kids, who of course I'm voting for. That's who I nominated. No Good Comics. He's pretty good. I've watched his stuff before. Near Mint Condition. Don't know who that is. Comic Book Report. Don't know who that is.
I know a lot of these, but it's because of my bestie Glenn. But the one that I'm voting for is the same one that you're voting for. I'm voting for John. I do like John's reviews and like, but it's sad to say that I don't watch a lot of my YouTube, but I do on IG and stuff. Even though it's like, but no, I do enjoy John and Justin. Like what sucks because they're both together, even though No Good Comics is in the same category. How does that work, John? Like
yeah, because don't they like pair up sometimes?
Yeah, but I like Justin too. I've known both of them just as long. Like Justin is the one that we
Hey, what's going on, Mark? Thanks
Hey,
for
Mark.
stopping by Legion of Comics.
His nickname is the Mayor, Justin the Mayor, and he's actually the son of a famous artist. But I'm drawing a blank at the artist's name. No, but I'm going John. Hardcore.
Right.
He stepped up his game, and he's been continually doing omnibus reviews. I'm going John until my boy Glenn
Like you
gets
said,
into his. Until my boy Glenn gets into his omnibus game. Right now, I'm going John.
No, like you said, he does some of those on Instagram too that you catch that are long form shorts, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched
Great
a lot of
stuff,
his
John.
X-Men stuff. And
Yeah, he went through a lot of that. All right, we got Best Cleaning, Pressing, and Restoration. Another easy one for me.
me too.
We have Comic Doctor, Immaculate Comics. I don't know who that is.
I do.
Improved Collecting Comics. I don't know who that is.
That one's new.
Jerry the Jitterbug, who I'm voting for.
Who is that?
And Spine Ticks Pressing, who I'm very proud that he made it on here. He doesn't do very much, but recently he's been starting to step up his game on his pressing and stuff. He pressed, I believe, one or two different books for Paul and the 619. Did a little series on that for him. So Spine Ticks Pressing is a nice addition to this list. But who are you voting for?
Real quick, I want to say hi to Bobby Delgado. He stopped it.
Bobby.
My mind's easy on this one too. Jerry the Jitterbug. Not only is Jerry the Jitterbug doing something that I've never seen on any other cleaning channel, but not only that, but how consistent, consecutive. Like He's doing requests. Like the man, Jerry has been one of my favorite channels since I found him. Like since I started, and not only that, but Jerry continually watches my reviews, which surprises the hell out of me every time I see, because he doesn't do modern comics, not really. Um, but he doesn't do it as support. He generally watches my reviews to keep up with modern comics. But no, I love Jerry, man. You talk about the first time I started watching Jerry, he scared the shit out of me. Started pouring water on comics and stuff. I was like, no, it's gonna fall apart.
Just like cringing the whole time.
Nah, Jerry's one of my guilty pleasures, and I used to watch a shitload of them, but now I haven't watched a lot of them this past year. Which I keep telling myself I will, but I just haven't. Yeah, I feel bad.
He hit a milestone recently too. He's doing another huge giveaway.
He was a channel from the beginning that I knew. Like if you go back to the beginning of his channel and look at some of his earlier like videos, you'll find me there, and I was already telling him that he was going to hit 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. He was an easy channel that I knew he was going to go far.
Exactly, AR. I feel the same way. He's just a wizard.
I've learned a lot.
He's like, how the hell did he? It's like he does a bunch of stuff, and he's at the very end. You're like, how did he do that?
And Manny touched bases on that. I never get the sexy women in Jerry's videos, only in his thumbnails. Haha, like he does know how to catfish a person in.
This is true. All right, we got best new channel. Black Crown Comics, BCC. They do a live stream. I want to say an hour before we do ours here at 9, so it'll be 8 o'clock Central Time on Sundays. BCC is going live.
Okay.
We got Chris Loves Comics, one of my Facebook homies. He followed us. He's one of the Comic Corner 2.0 crew that came over to YouTube with us. Durs, Scotty Vaughn, me, C-Bizzle, the next person here. We're all from that Comiverse 2.0 or Comiverse, Tony. All of us are from that group. We all came over here to YouTube. Durs. We got Madam Blaster and Manny the Hobgoblin Collector. I'm going with Madam Blaster because I feel like I have an influence on her making a channel. I sent her an AOK and I told her, I said, you got to make a video now. So that was her first video. And then her Saturday morning cosplay and coffee with Gary B is just a staple in my week now. So that and her when it was Master and Madam Blaster were actually my favorite channel back in the day before they split. So I'm going to have to go with Madam Blaster on this.
This one's so hard for me. There's 3 top choices for me. 2 of them, no fault to them, and I do know them as far as in chats, but I haven't had the time to go, partake in their channel. It would be a Black Crown, and I think the third one.
Couching and Slashing, or no?
Chris Loves Comics? Yeah, Chris Loves Comics. I haven't got a chance to watch a lot of them, but I have seen him up here in the chats a lot. I
love all these channels.
I am subbed up to all these channels, of course.
I watch all the content on these channels. I watch, so I just feel like I have more invested in Madam personally.
I'm gonna go. Damn, it's so hard. My top, it's C-Bizzle, and Steph really. Manny's a great individual. I love his art. Like he has a great channel too. No disrespect.
He has great shorts where he just tells you a little snippet fact about one of the Spider-Man.
That's kind of what I like Manny for more.
Yeah,
not really,
exactly.
Like I started at the beginning. I was watching Manny's long format, and then I switched over to his shorts because they're just more convenient to watch. And Manny, I do get consecutively because a lot of people I don't get their shorts. I get Bobby's, I get Manny's, but a lot of other people like Durs. I didn't even know Durs is still making shorts. We had some background conversation. He was showing me. I was like, oh shit. No, but I think
Durs puts out hella shorts. Yeah, it's weird. It's like some
it's
people
just the
don't
algorithm.
Get. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go.
Lisa. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm gonna have to go Stephanie because I watch a lot of C-Bizzle. He's a homie. I love his channel. But honestly, what she's doing on that peak super early morning thing, I kind of like what her. Honestly, that's been added to my Sunday morning lineup. I've had a lot of fun like I think the 4 shows that I've tuned in for, like with the chat, with the show itself, it's got trivia, it's got art. I'm gonna have to go with Steph. I have to, for best new channel. I feel like you
She's
talk about
tearing it up.
somebody, yeah, you talk about somebody that came out of the gate at something, starting her own
She's been on
channel.
Gary's channel a bunch lately too, just being a co-host on 1011s and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Steph.
All right. We got best unknown channel. The only 2 that I even knew about before any of this was Officially Unofficial Geek, who's in the chat,
Mm-hmm.
and What's in the Comic Rack. I didn't know I didn't know Sheena's. I guess she does a little. Is it a collaborative channel, Melanin and Manga?
Yes, and it's
Inja Binja.
yeah, and her, and it's anime and manga related.
Right. And Mrs. Nobody, I still have to check her out. And Sons of Mjolnir, I still have to check them out. They're, I guess, a father, son, or brothers or something.
I've subbed up to Sons of Millionaire, but I don't know his channel at all. He's brand new, and I think I just subbed up to him like yesterday. This one's hard for me because there's 2 on the list that I would totally vote for instantly because I've been a low-key fan of Unofficial like for a long time, since she started on IG and YouTube, more on IG. But like honestly, my vote has to go for 2 of my best friends, and I do watch their channel. But that's Melanie. I can't even pronounce her name. Yeah, Melanie and Manga. But man, Sheena's a huge person in my life. Like their channel was something that the fans were screaming at for a long time. So the fact that they finally did it, is kind of phenomenal. But that one was really close for me. And like I said, that like everybody's gonna get a vote kind of because no, but yeah, I am, because I'm using Randy already knows I'm using his phone, to vote for it. Because I mean, honestly, this is the first year for me where every category is hard. I have friends and guilty pleasure channels that I watch, in each of these categories.
That's funny. She likes the cosplay too much, CJ. She likes it. I'm gonna have to go with What's in the Comic Rack, Mr. Akins. I watch his stuff pretty regularly, and he's always in 22 Comics chatting me up on Mondays. So I have to go with Mr. Akins on that one. I'm gonna check out the other channels though, see what they're all about. Best ongoing series, recurring series, 12 episodes or more. Comic Addicts with S. Vaughn. Oh my god, this is gonna be hard.
Wait, say the category again one more time. I'm sorry.
Best ongoing series.
Best ongoing series. Okay.
Comic Addicts with Scotty Vaughn. Daily Comic and Collectible with Cat Fan Comics Man. In the Mix with DJ Lynx. Only Slabs, Rob, and Chris the Comic Vet. And Pop Culture Philosophers Weekly Comic Book Review.
This one's kind of easy for me, but I got reasoning behind it, and it's no fault to anybody else because 3 of these channels I watch religiously. I have for a long time, and there's one that I watch off and on, but the reason I'm going to give it to him because it goes into the title, Best Ongoing Series. And when I have to look at this dude's content and what he does on a daily basis,
exactly,
I'm going Cat Fan. Cat Fan puts in like a dedicated amount of editing, like voiceovers. I mean, it actually finds an action figure to go with each story piece that he's talking about. Yeah, I'm going Cat Fan.
It makes me upset because I voted for Scotty Vaughn for Channel of the Year because I believe he's the Channel of the Year. But Cat Fan, as far as the ongoing series, he's just unmatched every day.
That's like for Scotty, for me, once he gets going a little longer, it will definitely be a channel that will be right there, and it's like no fault to DJ, but I want to say DJ, he took a vacation.
What's up, Matt? Thanks for stopping by.
Man. No, but Cat Fan's been doing it like daily basis for I don't know how long, like almost
420
2 years.
something days, 430 something days. I
Yeah,
mean, he took off last week because his mom died. But besides that, he had done it for 420 something days straight.
he's always there. I mean, on top of that, he is a channel that is like physically there for his premiere every single time.
Yep. He lives for it, man. And you can tell he puts his heart and soul into it.
Cafe.
Caffeine. We got Comic Book Builder Award,
Okay, okay.
Collecting with Durs, Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy, Legion of Comics, Metarog, and me. I'm going with my boy Durs.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Durs because my reasoning is in the title. Like, who was this year's biggest, community builder, and who was this? I mean, and there's close. I want to go Legion,
Well,
but man,
he does the reason why I'm going Durs is he does a video every Friday morning. It's a
yeah,
Friday
it's dedicated to
positivity,
shout out. Yeah,
and he shouts people out on that. And then Monday morning, which my favorite thing is Monday morning, I'm in probably 4 or 5 different chats with him. Got the family, the homies, Legion, the Comic Vet, and the Link Squad. And in every single channel, he mass shoots out a Monday morning words of aspiration.
yeah.
And more than once, I can tell you that I've been feeling some kind of way on Monday morning and see what he writes for people, and it's changed my mood.
Yeah, but as far like my thinking behind it, as far as somebody that like generally like takes care of his own channel and spends a decent amount of time like talking about other milestones, community members, shout outs, like theirs has been put in the work, I mean, and there's some other great channels that do it too, but theirs is put in work like on a different level. Like, and I enjoy that, and not even including the positivity that he adds to it or his personality, because I know Durs is a big favorite for a lot of people for that reason. His personality, his positivity, it goes a long way.
Yep.
Hey, Scott.
It rubs off on people for sure. It's contagious. What's up, Scott? Hoarder's High. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Most comedic content creator, I got to go with the guy that I've been campaigning for the entire awards, Freaky Louie. But
Yep.
all these other guys, God, Actual Dracula, to me, Freaky Louie and Actual Dracula was like 1A, 1B. Because Actual Dracula's humor is like, it's silent humor. It's like, you don't know if he's joking or not sometimes. He can keep a straight face. It's a different kind of humor. And
So read all of the contestants, because there's somebody.
Actual Dracula, Comics by the Bay, who's hilarious in his own right. Council of Comics, who I just started watching recently, Cliff and his guys over there. They're actually pretty funny too. And Whack Comics, Lee, who he's pretty. All 5 of these guys are hilarious. But to me, it was between Louis and Dracula, and I had to go with Louis just because I've been campaigning for him for the last 2 years to win an award.
This is so hard for no, it's not. It's Louis. Louis to me is one of the. Louis speaks to me on so many different levels. He's like one of those best friends that I've been looking for my whole life. Like, he's naturally he might not even think it, but like all his jokes sit with me. And there is, I mean, everybody on this list is funny. Like, I love Lee. Lee to me is funny in a more intelligent way, and I eat that shit up. Lee might not even know how much I do like enjoy his humor, and especially when people think he's not being funny. And there's definitely some other ones I would have put on the list. I think Matt is extremely funny. But the reason I wouldn't go Matt is because he doesn't use it a lot, like on his channel kind of thing. It's in the background, or in the chats kind of stuff. I don't know. Drac is another one that's personal for me. It was between Louis and Drac for me, honestly. Louis, Drac, and Lee. But I want to
What's up,
say,
Comic Ozzy? Thanks for stopping by, bud.
hey, Quentin. I want to say when it comes to Drac and Louis, I mean, Louis like non-stop funny in the chats, on his channel, like on other live streams. Like you're talking about some of my favorite moments with Louis. Wasn't even on his own channel. It was on DJ, in the mix. It was on, no, but Louis
Yeah,
hands down
like the
is,
rap battles and stuff.
yeah, Louis
Yeah.
hands down is one of the most. I mean, he's not just comedic, man. He's so talented.
Yeah, they had to change this to comedic because I guess people were confused and they were voting in pretty much any channel that was entertaining instead of it being like just an entertainment channel.
A
You
lot
know
of
what I
people don't
mean?
know this, but I had two gateway drugs into this community, and JoJo, flicks, kicks, and comics. She was kind of my first. Dank was the one who got me into this, and then JoJo led me on this rabbit hole that introduced me to Louis, who introduced me to Roscoe. Roscoe was so talked about by Louis and JoJo and all these people that I thought he was somebody famous already before like I had even met him, kind of thing.
See ya, CJ. Thanks for stopping by, bud.
Bye, CJ.
Yeah, Freaky Louie, after joining Reggie's chat and Tina got me to stay, so I kind of entered that chat and I was there for a couple months. Then whenever I started branching out, the very first channel that I subscribed to after Reggie was Freaky Louie because I just stumbled upon one of his videos and just entertaining as shit.
Okay, no, I'm gonna put this out there because it's become one of my favorite things of recently. But he just kind of started doing it. But Lee, if you keep going with your 10 whack questions on the second season, I mean that's some funny ass shit right there. So I believe if Lee keeps going, he's gonna be a heavy contender. You know what I'm saying? He's already got something that's immensely funny, and he's using communities members to do it. Like if you have not seen 10 Watt Questions, oh my god,
Yeah, I've
but
seen a couple of those for sure.
mm, all right.
All right, we got two left. Comic Book Community Channel of the Year, best overall channel. DJ Links, this one's easy for me. We got DJ Links, Legion of Comics, Lost in Comics, Pop Culture Philosopher, and Reggie Collects. I'm going DJ Links.
I'm going Legion of Comics. This one was kind of easy for me. I mean, DJ's got a great show. I love DJ's show, but as far as like, there's so much of Legion's content that I do eat up, his live stream, stuff like that. I'm going Legion.
It's definitely
Legion.
between those two for me, and I already voted for Legion for favorite.
That was who I already.
1,000 to 5,000. So I got to go with the Links on that one. And then Lifetime Achievement Award, Stanley Award, 3+ years. Cartoonist Kayfabe, very loosely familiar with that channel.
That is,
Comic Time 101.
and a lot of people don't know who Cartoon Kayfabe is. That is, they're actually two famous people within our community. But they are in our community. But that is the writer and artist of Red Room. That is,
yeah, that's right.
They're also that's Ed Pisker and Jim Rugg. They've also done stuff with Marvel, Hip Hop Family Tree. I do watch the channel.
Yeah, DJ and Legion are both top tier. Love those guys. I mean, I'm part of both of their channels. So, and we got Cartoonist Kayfabe, Comic Tom 101, Comic Tropes, Metarog, and Sleepy Reader, which I'm partial to the last two, but I got to go Metarog.
Ooh, man. That one's close to me too, because both these and I don't watch a lot of them either, but to me they're people that I highly look up, like, mentor kind of status kind of thing. Metarog Metarog has been in within my YouTube life kind of since the beginning. But honestly, I feel like the person who's put in the work for this award is Damien. I'm going Sleepy Reader, and he was one of the, he was my nomination. I'm going
Metarog was my nomination.
666.
Cool. And I guess that's it. I didn't miss any, did I?
Double check. I'm right this time.
All right, so I voted for Dr. Von Hoot, Remy Q, TM Nerdy and Roscoe, 22, Legion of Comics, Chris the Comic Vet, DJ Links, Izzy Verse, Reggie Collects, Pop Comics, Reggie Collects, Economics, Tina, Comic Journey, Philtastic, Evil, Mad Spidey, John's Comics, Jerry, Madam, Comic Rack, Comic Cat Fan Comics Man, Durs, Louie, Lynx, and Metarog.
Hey, real quick, go back to that best overall channel and give me the 5. Oh, you already submitted.
Best overall,
Yeah. It should be like second to last.
DJ Lynx, Legion of Comics, Lost in Comics, Pop Culture Philosopher, and Reggie Collects.
Okay. Yeah, well, I was just checking.
Motorcycle.
It's all a motorcycle. I was just checking on that. So I don't know where it started. Let's see. Freaky Louie, Mad Spidey, Between the Lines, Cup of Comics, Trev, DJ Lynx, Legion of Comics, Bronze Age, Comic Strokes, Pop Comics, Comic Tom, Chop, CJ. Let's see. I got Sheena, Cat Fan, Durs, Louie.
Yeah, guys. I mean, this wasn't about just like,
Damien.
getting people to say thanks or anything. I really appreciate you guys' channels, and thank you. You're my favorite channels for those categories. So thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. I really appreciate that.
This is fun.
Yeah, we got hour and 12 minutes. You got anything to promote or anything?
Reviews as always, I could kind of be
All right.
knocking it out.
2 videos ago was my 1,000 subscriber giveaway video. Go leave a comment with the hashtag community to win this Uncanny X-Men 451 first X23 and the X-Men battle.
Yay.
Leave a comment on that video for that. But my 1,000 subscriber live stream is going to be next Sunday, same time. And I'm going to be giving away that, drawing from there. But I'm also going to be giving away several other things, including this Austin LeMay salve. Got an extra one of those to give away for somebody that didn't have a chance to grab that from the community. Illuminati exclusive.
It's so
And
sad.
a few other things. So going to be having a little giveaway next week for that. Got probably like 5 or 6 things to give away. Gonna let people come on, throw the link out there. I don't know if I'm gonna, still trying to decide if I'm gonna do StreamYard, pay for it yet. If not, I'll have 6 people on, up to 6 people. If I'll have it, I'll have more than that. But anybody's welcome to come on, give something away if you want to give something away or not. It's up to you. You can just come hang out. But that's what we're doing next week. That's pretty much all I have, I think. Anybody out there? Let's see.
I got reviews coming. Knock out plot holes.
You got some reviews coming?
Yeah.
Plot holes?
Plot holes. Sean Murphy from Massive. I'm gonna knock out that one.
Hell yeah.
Click, boom. I'm behind 2. I need.
Is it a new one?
Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah.
3,
Okay.
3 issues in. This is issue 2, and then issue 3. I love that cover.
Yeah, that looks sick.
It's about a killer that like photographs using a Polaroid, and they'd leave the photographs behind. Besides that, I still got to knock out the night terrors, like the last
Night's
week.
End?
Plus, yeah, I got one more week plus the Night's End thing, which I don't know if I'm gonna do that separately or just do it all in one.
Yeah, I like that you've been doing it all in one. I like those more, that structure.
Oh, it's so hard.
Yeah, I can imagine it's harder, but it's easier to consume.
It is, man. I like doing the timestamps and stuff like that, in case people have read. But that was like doing the Contest of Chaos one. I enjoyed doing 3, 6. I wasn't a big fan of. I think 5 is like where I'd be more comfortable about, because when I first started, that's how I was doing reviews. I did my new comic book pickups, and then like the next day I did like a 30-minute video where I reviewed, like I spent like 4 or 5 minutes on each book or something like that. But I did it all in like one long spiel.
And you like, yeah, that's difficult. As much as you read and review, that would be difficult.
And now I get to space it out and I get to pick and choose. Yeah, because not everything I do like reviewing and stuff like that. I kind of like touch base on the stuff that I feel like maybe people missed out on or people skipped or the unknown books. So that's kind of what I focused more on. That and request, I get off to the request. You talk about like something that like I look forward to is people in the comments being like, "Hey, can you touch base on that book?" Or I like that. That was like that
Yeah.
contest of chaos. I was not going to review that, but that was heavily requested. Like I got like 20 something comments on that one. Like, and not only in one video, but in separate videos. I was like, all right, I'll do it.
Huh. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
thanks for
Mike,
everybody.
as always, thanks for joining me.
Heck yeah.
And as always, everybody, Matt Woods.